Hey, what's up guys? So today I got a video talking about what's happened so far with my 2018 Shelby GT350. As you can see, I got it back. It was about 32 days it took from when we left it to the dealership to when I picked it up earlier this past week. And I'd say, it was pretty fast, to be honest. Faster than what I've seen with a bunch of other people on the forums complaining that the car's been in there for 3 months and they haven't even gotten an engine in. So, but that leads me to the next point is what happened to it. Little background: if you didn't watch the last video, getting off the freeway with it and the engine just completely shut off, and tried turning it on, and it was giving me a hard time turning on, but it eventually turned on, and it was banging and clanking in the engine, and it shut off after for like 3 seconds on its own. So at that point we got it towed home, and when we went to tow it to the dealership, we got it turned on. Sounded pretty funny, but we got it turned on and loaded it up onto the tow truck and took it to the dealership. So in the last video, the last thing we talked about was Ford told them to run diagnostics, and they came back saying that it was a camshaft and timing related, that they were going to replace the capacitors that go to the sensors, and that yeah, Ford wanted them to just keep running diagnostics. So, well, we have the car now, so we have all the updates. So after that happened, they said that turned the car on and they heard the bearings, like a squeal. They heard the bearings going, so they said that the car is gonna need a new motor because the bearings were seizing in the motor. So like, okay, so then they said that 2 weeks ago that it would take about a week to get the engine and then a couple more days to put the car in the motor. So that timeline lined up about right, because not too long, about a week and a couple days, we got the car back. So they were moving pretty quick, and as we were talking to the lady there that was helping us out, she was telling us that I guess not long after we dropped off the car, they were in diagnostics, that the whole motor just froze on them. It completely seized, and so that's, I'm assuming, why. So yeah, they replaced the motor, and then she handed me the paperwork, and I noticed in the paperwork it said that the engine seized because the oil pump failed, and I thought that was pretty odd that it said the oil pump had failed, because when we went to load it onto the tow truck the day we took it to the dealer, it had oil pressure still, and it continued to have oil pressure because we had it running for, we let it warm up and had it running for like a good 10-15 minutes. Oil pressure seems to be fine. The temp is going up, and so if the oil pump had failed, the car shouldn't have had any oil pressure, which I think it's pretty odd that they say that it was an oil pump. A lot of people in the forums are having problems with this car getting straight answers out of Ford, and I do believe the bearings did fail and did seize in the car. I just don't believe it was caused by the oil pump. I don't know what else it could have been caused by. Just besides bad batch of bearings, or the rods, or the crankshaft itself wasn't within spec. But I don't think it was the oil pump, because unless I'm wrong, but can the engine still have oil pressure without the oil pump going? I'm pretty sure it can't, but let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, I got it back. It runs like normal. The only thing, it's having like a weird wind noise, kind of like something's catching wind underneath the car. I don't have the front splitter on the car, so I'm thinking it's the belly pan that they put underneath the car that wasn't put on completely right, because the front splitter bolts into that. So I haven't been able to get under the car to check it out. But besides that, car runs fine. They gave it back to me a little dirty, a little greasy, because of I guess the city that the dealership is in won't let them wash cars. So they couldn't get it. I kind of just wanted it back. There's some other little things that they have to button up on the body that they're gonna need to get a body workshop to come fix. But besides that, she's running good. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. I mean, do you guys think it was actually the oil pump? Because right now I'm pretty convinced that it was not the oil pump. So that'll be it for today, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.